O Allah, Lord of the heavens and the earth, knower of what is hidden and what is seen, all praise belongs to you. You created with wisdom, revealed with mercy, and placed signs in revelation in the world and within our own souls so that we may recognize you. You taught us that life is not random, that the world is not ungoverned, and that the heart was not created to wander without purpose. So we turn to you now, not with knowledge alone, but with hearts that want to live by what they have seen. Let our hearts begin where your book begins, in praise of you. Teach us to recognize every blessing as a trace of your generosity, and protect us from the arrogance that enjoys your gifts while forgetting the one who gave them. Grant us knowledge that softens the heart and steadies the soul. Let what we learn bring us closer to truth and protect us from knowledge that sharpens the tongue while starving the heart. Open our hands in giving as you open our lives with mercy. Let what we release for your sake become purification for us, and protect us from the fear that clings to what was only ever a trust. Remind us that life passes quickly through our hands. Let every breath move us towards the purpose for which you created us, and protect us from wasting our days in heedlessness until death arrives before we have truly lived for you. Make gratitude the language of our hearts before it reaches our tongues. Let every gift deepen our awareness of you and protect us from becoming so used to mercy that we no longer remember its giver. Keep guiding us even after we think we have found the path. Let every step remain lit by your guidance and protect us from the arrogance that assumes a heart stays guided without your care. When abundance reaches us, let it increase our humility before you. Let ease become a means of remembrance and protect us from the deception of comfort and the illusion that what expands in the hand has already enriched the heart. Remind us that every moment carries weight beyond what eyes can measure. Let our deeds be shaped by the scale of truth and protect us from treating small sins lightly and small acts of sincerity as insignificant. Let your mercy reach us before our mistakes begin to define us. Allow us to recognize your compassion in every opening to return, and protect us from despair when we fall and pride when we stand. Unite our hearts upon the truth you revealed. Let our loyalty remain with what gathers hearts in obedience, and protect us from the fractures born of ego, rivalry, and the love of being right more than the love of being true. Let the traces we leave behind be better than the moments people remember. Allow our deeds to outlive us in ways that benefit others, and protect us from chasing reputation while neglecting what will still be written when our names are no longer spoken. Teach our hearts tawakkul before the road becomes clear. Let trust in you steady us when the map disappears, and protect us from relying on plans while forgetting the decree that surrounds them. Do not let us remain the same after truth reaches us. Let your reminders reshape our character, our choices, and our direction, and protect us from hearing what is true while resisting what it demands. Turn our hearts back to the source behind every gift. Let every blessing point us back to you, and protect us from loving created means until they distract us from the one in whose hand all treasuries remain. Widen our understanding when our sight narrows to the surface of things. Let us trust your wisdom in what confuses us, and protect us from judging our lives by moments whose meaning we are not yet ready to understand. Remind us where we came from so pride never settles in us. Let the memory of our beginning humble us, and protect us from forgetting the dust from which you raised us and the return towards which you are carrying us. Let the evidence around us strengthen the certainty within us. Open our eyes to what you made plain, and protect us from seeing signs everywhere while remaining inwardly unmoved. Do not let us spend the life you gave us chasing what fades. Align our actions with the purpose for which we were created, and protect us from drifting through the world, busy with everything except why we are here. Open our eyes to the meanings placed within your creation. Let every sign remind us of your presence, and protect us from living among your ayat while remaining blind to what they are saying. Let your benevolence make us gentle. Allow the kindness you showed us to soften the way we move through the lives of others, and protect us from a hardness of heart that receives mercy while withholding it. Protect our hearts from becoming familiar with corruption. Let us recognize falsehood before it takes root in us, and protect us from explaining away what slowly distances us from you. Help us recognize the patterns you revealed in history and in the soul, that the stories of those before us become wisdom before they become warning, and protect us from repeating the same ruin under new names. Allow the parables you reveal to awaken reflection within us. Let your examples carry their truths into our lives, and protect us from admiring wisdom while refusing to be changed by it. Remove the anxiety that makes us chase provision as though it were fleeing from us. Let our hearts trust what you have already written, and protect us from seeking through what is unlawful, what can only come through what pleases you. You are Al-Latif, whose wisdom unfolds through designs too subtle for our sight. Let us trust your guidance before we understand its shape, and protect us from mistaking delay for abandonment and hidden mercy for loss. Do not let the work of your religion move forward without us being among those who serve it. Let our hands and hearts carry what pleases you, and protect us from turning away until the honor of service quietly passes to others. Let our hearts see the world as it truly is. Allow us to benefit from it without being deceived by it, and protect us from building our hopes on what fades, yellows, and vanishes. Let the blessings you place in our lives draw us nearer to you. Allow our love for wealth, family, and children to deepen remembrance, and protect our hearts from letting gifts compete with the giver. Guide our choices before they quietly shape the people we become. Let the truth we recognize lead to action, and protect us from delaying what we know is right until avoidance becomes character. Do not let the time you give us become a veil over our hearts. Allow every new day to be a chance to return, and protect us from mistaking your patience for approval and your silence for absence. O Allah, now that you have let us see something of your wisdom in praise and knowledge, in provision and delay, in mercy and justice, in the world around us and the selves within us, do not let that seeing remain only thought. Turn it into worship, turn it into surrender, turn it into a life that walks differently because it has glimpsed something of your design. Do not let us return from this journey with language untouched and habits unchanged. Let what we have understood become humility, what we have recognized become obedience, and what we have witnessed become certainty. Protect us from understanding the pattern while still resisting the path, and from speaking of your signs while remaining strangers to their demands. And when the noise of this world falls silent, when the veil finally lifts, when the hidden order of everything becomes plain, let us be among those who are not meeting it for the first time. Let our hearts have already learned, however faintly, however imperfectly, to read the world through your book and to read ourselves through your mercy. O Allah, if this whole journey has been an attempt to glimpse the wisdom by which you govern life, then let its end be nearness to you. Let us leave this world with hearts that had begun, however little, however late, to recognize your design before we were taken fully into its unveiling. Ameen. Ya Rabbal Alameen.